Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Great to see you. The Resurgence of Sanity guys, Steve and Nick. And today we have my brother-in-law here. Hi, David. How are you doing, guys?
Doing great.
Doing great. Okay, guys, today we are going to have a lot of fun. I know that.
David does that every Saturday morning, so don't
Yes,
let
but this is
it.
fun for real. Like, it is fun for real. Like, last show was like, okay, guys, you were picking on me, I agree, I needed it, but I wasn't always feeling great during the show. But this time I feel like we are going to have a lot of fun for real. And David is going to tell us. David, I hear Tretcons are saying to men that men have obviously so many options out there. Like, there are so many women available for them on the dating apps and in church and everywhere, right? And men are supposed to wife up these women. So tell us what is it to be on the dating market there?
Oh, well, there are options.
Okay.
I'm not making the claim that they're all good options.
Right.
That's an important caveat.
Yes. I remember a saying that was, let's put it this way, was often said about women who were going to colleges that were specifically engineering schools. I heard this said a few times back when I was like in college, because I was near one of those. I wasn't actually in one, but I was near one. And so there were people who went back and forth, and so I just heard the saying, what was it, the odds are good but the goods are odd. And they were saying that about the guys. It was like there's going to be a ton of guys in the engineering school, but they're all going to be weird. I'm like, yeah, because it's a bunch of guys who probably got diagnosed with autism.
Yeah. Well,
You know what? I'm an engineer, so I'm laughing at that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily autistic. Okay, maybe they get in that direction, but they're very intellectual, very analytical, and they're not swayed by emotion that much. They don't. They're just so different that it's hard for average women to relate to guys like that. And they're, wicked smart. You have to be in engineering.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just beyond what most women can deal with or want.
Yeah, well, knowing what I know now, that most of the women who were saying that oftentimes were, it's like with the big push to get women into STEM and all that, that most of these women wouldn't necessarily be interested in it, but they were told that they should be. And so they got into those fields, into these, these universities that used to be probably 99% male.
Mm-hmm.
And the university leadership was trying to get a DEI grant, so they needed to change that percentage. And the women going in probably wouldn't normally have been that interested in it, but they got some sort of bonus, or they were told they believed some hype or marketing scheme or something, and went there and met these guys and were like, I really just wanted to meet a guy to settle down with who would take care of me. This guy's talking about, the how to engineer a bridge in his spare time or something like that. And they don't quite know what to do with that, because it's so object oriented, not people oriented, that it's out of their lexicon.
He's so boring.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Like, well, men are supposed to
You can never bore a woman. You can never bore a woman. That's like, it doesn't work.
Not gonna go well.
Notice how they want men to keep constantly entertaining them. I think you guys on the Resurgence of Sanity did a show about dancing monkeys. Do you remember that show, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah.
How men are
Well,
supposed
that was an old meme in the manosphere. There was the faction, kind of the autistic faction. If you're going to use game to get and keep a woman, it's a 24/7 job.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're performing for her. So it's like dance, monkey, dance
Mm-hmm.
to keep her entertained. So it's a little bit different than dancing monkeys. You have a different, as
Oh,
a
okay.
parent,
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
something dancing monkeys is different than telling the man, dance, monkey,
Dance
dance,
monkeys.
keep her
Yeah.
entertained. But
Yeah.
generally right.
Yeah. It was a great show, guys. I recommend you to watch it. Yeah, but this is what men are being viewed today by a lot of women, because women can get everything by themselves. They believe they don't need a man. They just want a man, so they can want whatever man they want, who will entertain them. And then they get fed up with that entertainment. They will need another entertainment, and it's a never-ending cycle.
Entertainment to entertainment.
Yeah.
Meaning from, we're 8 minutes in, dick to dick to dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, David,
They're on their adventure
Mm-hmm.
to find themselves.
Well, because they don't want to settle. They don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to settle down with one man. And like, look, to a feminist mindset, sacrificing all of your friends, sacrificing all of your prior activities that she's been doing for one man, so that she would stay with one man. It's imprisonment, guys. It's abuse, right? She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to sacrifice it.
There's no satisfying the modern woman who has all these options, and there's no village or society to restrain a woman, but in fact say, no, you can be on social media. You do all these things, and you can go to all these activities. They make up all these different things that they can do. And then 30 years old hits and like, why can't I find a guy to settle down with me and have kids? Like, I can't fund your fucking lifestyle.
Yeah.
Nick,
I can't compete.
Now I know.
You're going to get bored and get the fuck out.
Now
Eventually,
I know why you're so widely criticized. You expect a woman to give up her options just to be with you. How cruel. How controlling. I mean, do you think you're that great that she needs to give up her options?
I don't give a shit. She can get rid of her options, or she can get the fuck out the door.
I 100% agree with you, Nick, but
I don't care if it hurts their feelings. Fuck them.
Yeah, how they think and view men today, it's just crazy. They are so broken. They're so broken. I keep saying, and I keep getting women being mad at me for telling them that, look, ladies, you are delusional. Like, there is like nothing, and nobody can fix you. Delusional people are broken people. So and then they have demands. Oh my goodness, they have demands, guys. And then they expect a high quality man to take them with all of their baggage, all of their insanity.
And their children.
And their children, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, David, tell us a little bit about yourself. You are a mechanical engineer too, right?
No, just a mechanic.
Oh, you're just a mechanic. Okay.
My actual training is a 4-year degree in history, but that's about it.
Wow. Well, yeah, we had David before, guys. We were talking about cults and history a while ago. It was a very interesting show, so you can watch it after this one. And tell us, how do women view the mechanics?
Well, one thing I noticed that if I put is say in a dating app profile that I was an automotive technician, which is sort of the fancy way of saying you're a mechanic.
Okay, automotive technician. Mm-hmm.
The response rate was near zero. when I sort of took over a managerial position, and I'm still a tech. I can still go and turn wrenches, and I was this week. But when you put that in, your response rate goes up. I don't know, from 0 to, or what do I want to say, 0.001 to 0.003.
Okay.
And then when they ask you what you do for a living, and you tell them, well, I manage an auto repair shop, then they just, they disappear.
Oh, they're not interested in men who are actually fixing things.
No, but it's sort of like, I kind of relate it to, well, yes, that is a big part of it. I relate it to the Hindu caste system. Mechanics are kind of the untouchables who do all sorts of stuff that is dirty and gross that people don't want to deal with, but because they deal with it, you'd have no association with them.
So it's like garbage man and plumber.
Yeah, pretty much. If anyone has to handle crap in any form, and I do, because I have to deal with rodent-infested cars all the time, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah. Well, it's also this global market with the social media where they can just show off, and we will get into the profiles. David actually shared with us a few fragments from some of the profiles, guys, the options that men have today on the dating apps. Okay, so we will get into them. With the exposure of social media, they can get the best guys they can get, with the most clout, the ones that are socially acceptable, socially approved, socially accepted guys. If they don't like one, they can replace him with another one.
Well, and I mean, I'm in an area where there's a lot of tech.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys are the dream because they've got the 6-figure salary. Yeah, some of them might be a bit weird, but
yeah,
because they're software developers. But there's other ones who are, they're a manager and they've got a $250,000 a year salary minimum at one of the tech companies that has offices here. And
resources.
Exactly. So the other part of being a mechanic is that you don't make a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not have a 6-figure salary for these women to leech off of. So they look at me like, nope.
Well, those tech guys are not any better.
Oh no, I've met them. I know.
They got money. They're just as analytically minded and weird and talking about stuff that women don't care about. But they got money, so a woman can delude herself. I'll put up with that because he's got money. That doesn't make a better man, a better husband, anything better, except he's got more money.
So, David, do these men have women around them? Are they married or are they dating?
I mean, I've heard a number of stories. I don't know a ton of them. My main interaction with them most of the time is there's, playing rec league hockey, and there are guys who come from Amazon or other tech companies. And I remember one of them, I'm like, I don't think he might have had a girlfriend or something while he was playing with us, but this guy was just, I don't know how she would have put up with him. Like, it wasn't that he was an engineer type. He was very much, how do I describe him? A Chad. Yeah, like he kind of had that persona. Like, I don't think that was really that came natural to him. I think that was a put on persona, and he made quite a bit of money. I watched someone try to poach him, and a $250,000 salary did not sway this guy. So whatever he was getting was more. And he quit the team because he wanted, he had a kind of outsized perception of his skill level. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
so
he had kind of a finance bro vibe.
A little bit, yeah. And he was trying to play goalie, and he wasn't very good at it. So he eventually got kicked off the team. But he said some stuff in the locker room that I'm like, dude, I could never get away with that. Like some of the jokes he said, some of the other stuff, I'm like, I would be judged way more harshly if I said something like that than you would by women. And it was something that was degrading to women, at least one time.
Oh yeah, that's what I got canceled for this week.
Yeah, Nick, you always get kicked out from somewhere. Oh, jeez, troublemaker. Okay. Yeah, David, I had a question for you. So, would women consider the looks, how they say a man is supposed to look good with a six-pack abs, in practice, based on the people that you've interacted with and these guys who are making a lot of money being in the automotive engineering field, right? What has been your observation?
I think the lower on the economic totem pole you are, the better looking you have to be.
And to
And
compensate, right?
yeah, and the problem is that that's not the way the actual relationship works.
True.
The expectation is that following that curve is that if a guy's poor to a woman, he better be outstandingly good looking. But the thing is that most of the guys who are poor most of them are not going to be that good looking.
Well, yeah, because they don't have the money to take care of their physique and
yeah, no. Oh. Did we lose Elena?
Sorry, guys, my computer is dying, and my husband promised.
Elena is such a hot woman that she overheats her camera frequently.
Yeah, I get very passionate, guys. Okay, and I feel like the vibes coming out. Okay. Well, do you have any more questions, guys, for David?
Well, we're going to get into some screenshots. I mean, he's out on the dating market, seeing what's out there, and that's what this topic is about. What's the title of our show again?
Why do men choose to stay single today?
No, that's not what you posted.
Well,
Something
yeah,
about
it's the title for the video, but women on the dating apps.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to share with you one profile at a time. Okay.